you old shit.
Why do you mock me, O Lord?
Homer, that's not gone. That's just a waffle that Bart tossed up there.
I know I shouldn't eat thee, but... sacrilegious.
Hey guys, it's Sieg of my house bidding you welcome. I just noticed. Does my face appear really white in this one? Probably just lighting, but backed by popular demand, it's outside. I can prove it's outside. Look at all that beautiful nature. That for only that shot you'll be allowed to see. Excuse me. Haven't been doing much lately. You know, instead of going out fighting games, it's more been visiting people, staying over at their place. It's kind of doing stuff. And I've been playing a few of my games once. As I said before, I've been trying to play more of the PlayStation 2, which I have been doing. I'm sure it appreciates it. It's an inanimate object. It doesn't give a shit. It couldn't give a shit if it wanted to. Oh, cool. The first audio distraction of this video. And that's why I don't film outside. And it comes in the form of a carrier truck. It is carrying what appears to be a forklift. Anyway, I do have some things, but it's been stuff that I've found from eBay. Which, I've been finding too much stuff on eBay. But I do attest it to it being nearly Christmas time, and I have been buying stuff for other people on eBay, so I thought, I'll buy myself stuff. For everything I buy someone else, I'll buy myself something, because I'm selfish. So, before those, I might as well get out of the way something that was sent to me by... Oh great, I didn't even cover anything up. He didn't even put his damn name on it. Whatever. Something that was sent to me by GrubGun. Am I covering everything up? Yep. He sent me a package probably because I sent him one for his birthday. I never expected to get anything in return. And you shouldn't if you send something out to someone for free. And it says books here, so... For the love of God, if this is another Penthouse... I don't know what it is about these people. They hear Seeker of my house and they automatically assume that I'm going to want pornography. I do, but not in the mail. I'll go out and get my own. So we've got a note. Hey, I told you I was going to send you something. It took you a good 4 or 5 months. It's not much, but as a PS1 dude, I knew you would appreciate it more than me. Long may it vibrate, jerk, and shake in your hands. It is a fucking Penthouse, isn't it? Your friend, Jeremy GrubGun. I can't get away from them. I don't know what it is about you people. Got a plant. There. Ow. I was going to put it near the viewfinder, but can't because my camera's a dick. You know what? Screw your camera, I'm putting it on your side. Where there aren't any buttons it could press. So this is my first time opening this. So it'll be a surprise to me as much as anyone else. Hooray! I fucking love this dude. Ages and ages ago I got a bunch of Archie magazines, so he sent me Jughead and Archie. Fucking love Jughead. He is the biggest stoner of the group. And one of my favorite things about looking through these is kind of seeing what kind of old ads they have. Like, the guy on the beach who gets sand kicked in his face so he takes steroids to make himself bigger. Woo! There's a Fruity Pebbles one. No, Chocolate Pebbles. You have a double digest with Archie. I love these. I always pick these up if I can find them. This is so much fun to read. Because the story is always so basic. Archie can't decide between Betty or Veronica, so he keeps going in between the two because he's a hoe. And just normal Archie adventures. That's nice. What the fuck is this? That's awesome. I will never ever be able to use this, but that's so cool. God knows where you got this, man. This is called a PlayStation Joy, or PS Joy. It says PlayStation Nowhere. And from what I understand from reading it for a few seconds, you plug this into this, and then the USB cable into your computer. You install software using the floppy disk in the back, which is a 3¼ inch floppy disk. Yeah, 3¼ And so, you plug your PlayStation controller into there, and then when it's all connected up, you install something, and you can play your old PC games with a PlayStation 1 joystick. That is fucking planes. I don't even see it, I see birds. That is awesome. I will never be able to use this, but that is so cool. If I ever get an old computer if I ever get an old anything that takes floppy disks, or if I get a floppy disk drive, I could still use it if I got a floppy drive for my PC. I'm going to use this. Oh hell, this is probably online now. That is awesome. So it wasn't a penthouse, of which I am very grateful. Grubgun, you sly devil, you got me exactly what I wanted for Christmas. I'm going to love reading those Archie comics, and I'm going to love staring at that PlayStation Joy because I can never ever use it. So, on to the next thing. Just random eBay packages. Did I do trades with anyone else? No, but RetardedbyChoice uploaded a video of a trade I did with him ages ago. I said he might get my item before Christmas, and he got it before Christmas. But only just. So I'll put that in the description, so go check him out, send him some love. I've forgotten to take out everything for these, but whatever. This is a CDI game. Please don't send anything to that location. No porn. This is a CDI game, I imagine, from the UK of all places. Why does the UK have so many of these? Did it sell there or something? But I really should try and save these boxes, but whatever. I'm always trying to get more Philips CDI games, and that is beautiful. This is absolutely pristine. It's Axis and Allies. Good old World War II military strategy. At least I assume it's strategy. Yep. I'm not a huge fan of strategy games, but I did like stuff like Defender of the Crown on the CDI, so I'm going to give this a whirl and see how it is. The thing about CDI games is you bid low on them, so I won this for $1.51, I think, because most of the CDI games, they're worth nothing. So the thing that's always going to get you is shipping, and it was like $7 to ship it over, so $8.50 for Axis and Allies. I'm happy to get it. In fact, a lot of stuff I buy it screws you over on the shipping. And if it wasn't for the fact that it's in a CD case, and that has happened, this would be the best looking CDI game I own. Still, excellent shape. Hey, something fell over. Which means it's time to move on to the next part. I'm sure all level 4s got this, but I'm just really chuffed by it. It is a Christmas card from the people over at EB Games. And because this is a white screen, it's going to have my face be dark. I'm not sure if I should be extremely proud of myself or feel absolutely pathetic that a company that I buy stuff from sent me a Christmas card. And a company this big. But I'm going to take this to my EB Games and get all the store people in there to sign it. Just so I can annoy them more. And they also sent me these things, which are very, very cool. I should have used these when I was sending stuff out, but I didn't have the chance because I only got this like 2 days ago, but just offhand we have stuff from Titanfall, Assassin's Creed, Ratchet and Clank, probably Battlefield. I believe that's from Killzone. I can go through all of them, but I'm not going to. Let me read it to you. To Anthony. They even printed my name. Not even written. Computer printed. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a controller was stirring, nor keyboard or mouse. As Buck made his way with the mods by his side. Buck is the rabbit, who is their mascot. I couldn't rhyme that. Over to your place with a little surprise. He vanished like a ninja out of sight, leaving only this. Merry Christmas level 4s and to all a good night. Wishing you a happy holiday season from EB Games. That's really nice. You know, a lot of people complain about EB Games or GameStop or whatever, but they treat me well. No, wait. That's from Call of Duty Ghost because he's getting his arm bitten off by a dog. That was really nice of them. That has made my day again. I read that a few days ago and it made my day. It's made my day again. So, literally we only have like 2 more things. No, wait. Stuff that I actually found. I was in an EB Games when I found this. Yeah. And they've been having their Christmas sale, so of course I've been buying a few things every now and again. Stuff that I find that I think is cheap. And this was cheap. Mass Effect 3 for the Xbox 360, $9. What did I put there? $9, marked down from $30. And it has been $30 for the longest time on both Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. And the PlayStation 3 version, they only marked down to $15, so I didn't want to try and price match it. I was just going to grab the Xbox 360 version. Which I'm happy because at the beginning of the game, it loads over all of your saves from number 2, so characters that have been killed in number 2 aren't going to appear in number 3. Everyone in number 2 is dead in my version on the PlayStation 3, so I'm starting new with this one. But the Mass Effect series is fantastic. Brilliant sci-fi. If you haven't checked these out, I would. And to make me think I'm getting extra value, it comes on 2 discs. But of course, EA with their crap, this was when they were doing the online passes. Woo! And you can get the N9 armor in Kingdoms of Amalur: The Reckoning, which still does not have a new buyer. It is still owned by the state of Ohio, or whichever state. It might have been New Jersey. I don't remember. They're owned by someone. That was $9. And this is when I was out with a friend just kind of looking around. We weren't really buying stuff because most of our time was spent in the library, because there's a library where we went. And he was teaching me how to play the game Magic, which is, it's a fun game. He bought me a deck for Christmas, which I can't be bothered going out and showing, but it's I think a Death and Light deck. I forget what he called it, but they're supposed to be good because they clash with each other or something. It seems like a very fun game. If I find cards on the cheap at thrift stores, which I have in the past and not bought, I'm gonna pick them up every time. Because my deck right now isn't too grand. Only one of my monsters has the Death Touch, which if you play Magic, that's what I just call it, Death Touch. But after we went to EB Games, I didn't believe he picked up anything there. He might have picked up a PC game. Nope, he did not. We went to JB Hi-Fi, and we were looking around. I don't believe he picked up anything again. But I did. I was going between this or Ridge Racer 6, because I love Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer is just a cool series, but I'd rather get that on PlayStation 3. So I decided on this, which is Dead Space Extraction, and it was $12 whole, which I considered to be a bargain for this. I can never find this anywhere. The only other time I found it was in an EB Games, and it was like $20, so $12, that's good enough for me. And I'm a little hesitant on this because, in fact, I do know that if you have number 2 and the Move controller that you can play this, but I couldn't be bothered getting. I'm not gonna buy the Move just for this. I'd rather just buy it on the Wii. It's cheaper anyway. And I don't really want Dead Space 2. Dead Space was enough. It's a good game though. Anyway, on to this. Dead Space Extraction, I'm a little hesitant on because it's a light gun game that's telling a very definite story, and you can move around in like free mode sections of what I've seen from gameplay. The only other game I know that has done that is Resident Evil Gun Survivor, and that game was trash. It was trash, but this one looks decent. I'm gonna give it a whirl. It's all in there for anyone who cares. Nature is beautiful right now. And I can put that on top of Grubgun's note so it doesn't fly away. I didn't! I can just do this. Yay! This is from someone from Redcliffe, Queensland. Hey, a local. I don't know where Redcliffe is. In fact, I could have fucking drove there. Never mind. Like, nah, it's too far away. It's like 2 hours drive. An hour or two, I don't remember. But if I remember correctly, yep. I was bidding on this because I really, really wanted it. And it was like $1.50 shipping. So, I could have saved myself $1.50 by wasting $3 worth of petrol to drive out there. It's a 3DS game, which I don't have too many. This probably makes number 4 or 5. Yep, number 4 or 5. It's all in there and it's pristine, so very happy to get this. I was bidding on it. It's the UK version, by the way. I was bidding on it, and someone else was bidding on it too. I just bid $5 at first. They bid $8, and it got to I believe $8.50 was my final offer, and I won it for that with $1.50 shipping. So for $10 even, something that EB Games doesn't even have on their website, which is weird. If nobody cares about the game, it's not going to be on their website. Which annoys me because this looks like my kind of game. Dream Trigger 3D. And I have been trying to avoid looking up gameplay of it, but just from the back, I've heard it's like Rez. I've heard it's like that other one that was released for the PS3 and 360. And I love Rez and that other one. And I'd someday like to get a trans vibrator, but no more penthouses. It's all in there, and because I don't do this kind of stuff, where is it? The pin's under there. I'm not gonna open that. The pin's under this, but I don't want to open it. Whatever, you're not getting the pins then. You can F right off if you think you're getting free pins. For only $10, I thought it was a pretty good deal, because I don't know where else this is. It does look good. It looks great. Look at that. Does that not scream Rez? And if it doesn't, I'm an idiot. It could be a puzzle game, and I don't know. The final thing that was sent to me, not sent to me, I bought, it was on eBay like most of the rest of this stuff. And it was $11 with free shipping. And it's 8 games. The tagline was, just pay shipping and I'll send these out to you. So it was kind of free except for shipping. And it was kind of like a Merry Christmas thing. Someone was feeling very generous and just wanted to give these away to someone. And I bought them, and after I've had my fill with them, I'm going to send them to other people whether they want them or not. So actually it was 6 games, but still that's a great deal. We have 5 PlayStation 2 games and 1 Wii game. These are all in great shape. The first PlayStation 2 game being Virtua Fighter 4, which is going to replace my copy. Because my copy does not look as good as this. And it does not have these kind of things in the back either. It just has the Virtua Fighter thing. Plus, this is in great shape. Virtua Fighter is a fantastic fighting game. Why it's not featured at stuff like Evo? I mean, it's more complex than Street Fighter, so it should be there. Oh well, at least Evo doesn't have Mortal Kombat. The next one is Dancing Stage Mega Mix, which I do have the mat for. It's made by Konami. I have the Xbox 360 mat, but I doubt they're compatible. Hell, they might be. Once again, in fantastic shape. Hey, you got your second look at nature. Damn, it's a good looking day. If it wasn't so hot, Shut up, bird. If it wasn't so hot, I'd go out and do something. But I'm not going to, because I'm lazy. And the Nintendo Wii game, it's not one that anyone really cares about. But with the new Zelda that was announced, the one that's being co-produced by Koei to look like the Dynasty Warriors series, which I don't think looks too grand. I mean, that doesn't really scream Zelda to me. Zelda to me is an adventure game, not like a hack and slash action game like the Dynasty Warriors series, but that's probably because of my Dynasty Warriors prejudice. But the other spin-off that was released all the way back in the Wii's life days, I've completely forgot the name. Excuse me. Link's crossbow training. I just realized. Yeah, I could have been showing glare on all of these so you don't get a good look at them. I do not have the Wii Zapper. I have no plans to get a Wii Zapper. So, unless I can play this perfectly without it, I think I bought this game before for like $5 or something. Which I thought was a good deal, but evidently not because it bored the shit out of me. I don't know. Maybe I'll enjoy it, or maybe I'll send it to someone who wants it. Or doesn't want it, either one. Free bubble wrap. I'll take care of that. And he packaged these really well. He, she, I don't know. The next 3 PlayStation 2 games are all platinum, but I've kind of decided that I'm not going to care that there's platinum games in my collection. They're games too, and they deserve to be played. Ones that will probably not interest me that much, but I do enjoy giving these a whirl if there's information on one of the memory cards I have, like one of the cars I want, like... If either of these have the Plymouth Fury, I'm gonna buy it. Gran Turismo 4 and Gran Turismo Concept 2002 Tokyo Geneva. You wonder why I don't film outside? My face is just gonna be white in this one. I'm a ghost! Ooh. Yeah, these two. I'm not a huge fan of the Gran Turismo series, but Gran Turismo 6 just released, so I'll give these a whirl. This looks more like an expansion pack for number 3 than anything else, so... They're both in there. Can't be bothered showing them, but they are both in there, and they look to be in good shape. And the final one, which I already have, so... I am going to be sending this out to someone, whether they want it or not. It is Tomb Raider Legend on the PlayStation 2. I already have this, so I'm not going to be keeping it. If anybody wants it, just contact me, you know what my name is. I feel a sneeze coming on again. This is why I don't film outside, people. But backed by popular demand, Tomb Raider Legend. It's all in there, and I enjoyed Tomb Raider Legend. It was supposed to be like a reboot to the franchise, which it kinda was. It sold well enough to get... Sold well enough to get 2 sequels, which was Tomb Raider Underworld and Tomb Raider... That remake of number 1. I don't remember it. But that's awesome. I do enjoy myself some Tomb Raider, so I'll put this in. And I do like that one of the people that help makers are Ducati and Jeep. The official car of Lara Croft. Laura or Lara, it doesn't matter. Lara Croft, let's say that. To sound extra British, and that's everything. That's everything. I'm happy. I'm gonna sit out here for a few seconds, look at nature. And you can all appreciate the sounds. Do you hear that bird over there? That's real. And there's a lawnmower off in the distance. I really hope there wasn't anything too loud that kind of destroys this video, because there wasn't the other one I filmed outside, which is why I didn't film outside again. I mean, there was a lawnmower next door, and it was infuriating. I had to put Vector Man music over the top of it because it was annoying. And I didn't get a copyright thing for it, so... What is up with that? What is going on with the YouTube copyright system? I'm just doing my normal thing. I still put copyright items into my videos, but nothing happens to me. Is it because I'm a small channel? Because it seems a lot of the people who are complaining about it are the really big channels like Angry Joe and stuff. You know, he went on a fucking rant for this. And I'm like, well, the little guys were always affected with this kind of stuff, you know? Usually whenever I put copyrighted music into it, like, when I put in time into one of my videos ages and ages ago, it go on, but he can put the Battlefield theme in its entirety into one of his videos and it'll just be alright. It seems kind of unfair to me, dude. He doesn't watch these videos, but whatever. Ooh. Still, it sucks. A few people who, unless it gets changed, a few people who kind of make their living off of YouTube probably won't be able to anymore. Even the biggest guy like PewDiePie who has like 17 million subscribers that he doesn't deserve. I watched a few of his videos. I don't get it. It's just him making dick jokes and screaming at a camera, which is half of what I do, but it doesn't matter at all. People want to watch his content, be happy too, because, I don't know, classic game room, they jumped ship, moved to Daily Motion, and really started hyping up their own website, which I am now a proud member of. See me in the Wind Squid pub. That's the name of their forums, and I'm actually pretty active down there. A lot of people there are just kind of retro gamers, and you don't get any trolls or anything, so it's really, really good. It's a shame you can't, like, upload videos to their servers, because I would love to. I think that would be fantastic. That could be the next YouTube for the retro gaming community, but nevertheless, I better not waste your time. Ooh, another bird call. Not the sounds of nature, just animals trying to get laid. I mean, it is summer, so that thing has kind of died off, but that's why I get sent penthouses. See you at my house, bidding you farewell. Stay away from my thrift stores.